Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. I guess the best way to put it is thank you for your service. You came here as representatives of your angelic families. Most of you at the very, very time when this planet Earth was first created and formed, you're the old timers here. You came here and you've had many, many lifetimes on this planet, many more than others. You, probably close to 1,000, maybe a little bit more. Other humans, couple, 200, 300. You have a lot more lifetimes on this planet than most of them do. You came here as a representative of your angelic families to help shape and form this planet Earth, to help turn it into what it is. And I know there have been times you regretted it. You looked out at society, you looked at where the planet was going, and you regretted it. Most of you were heavily involved in forming and creating the contemporary religions and churches, and then you've regretted that. Now, that I will scold you for. The others I won't. But you look at that and say, look what came of it. There's so much violence on this planet, so much hatred and anger on this planet. But you saw it through. You went all the way through with it up until right now. You're the ones that have uncovered this very simple but very profound thing that energy responds to consciousness. Up until right now, they weren't part of the same, but they work together. And that energy is yours and it serves you. You and others, Shambhala, around the planet help to realize that. That's what caused the Order of the Ark and the angelic families now to disband. So thank you for your service. You did what you came here to do on this planet. It's done. It's done. What next? Well, you stay here, I hope, as masters. You stay here to be the example for others. You stay here on this planet to now enjoy your life, damn it. To enjoy your life. Don't make me have to make you enjoy your life. It's time to enjoy it. It's time to stop all the suffering and the struggling. You took it on in a big part because of humanity, because your guilt and shame for what humanity had come to. You never made them do it, by the way. They did it on their own. But you still felt that guilt and shame for, you say, kind of creating the building that they went in and created their mess. Let it go. It's not yours. They have the right, they have the freedom to do and to experience however they want to experience life. So what now for you, now that your service is done? It's also a time to realize that you've written the books, not literally, but your stories that we've now put together in all of our shouds and all of our gatherings, all of our, what you call your products, cloud classes. It's all your story. We did it together, and those stories will endure for a long, long time. The stories right now are being organized, cataloged, archived, and made very accessible by the incredible Crimson Circle staff. They're getting ready for the next wave, and it's coming. What now for you? It's time to enjoy life and really let energy serve you like never before. No fighting it, no battling it, to let energy serve you now. Be the example. Be the master. Be here on the planet as an embodied master, living the life of joy. It does come to you. I know sometimes the human mind doubts it, and you wonder how, and you think you're stuck in this matrix and everything else. Not at all. You served your angelic family, and today they're rejoicing. They're rejoicing. You're going to hear it in just a bit. You served the very purpose of coming here. And I know it's a strange feeling that you're going through right now. With that part of your journey, your responsibility, your oath being done, over with. And you can feel the release of the angelic families. But it's also kind of strange because if you've been in service all these lifetimes, you get used to it. You get patterned into service. and working hard and to struggling, all the rest of the things you've done. So suddenly it's like having that carpet pulled out of you, not out from underneath you, but literally out of you. It's a strange feeling. Kind of like the person who goes into the military to serve their country and does it for 20, 25 years, and suddenly they're a civilian. That's a strange feeling because there's kind of that sense of loss. There's the excitement that it's done, but also what next? What next is enjoying your life. And we'll bring up some other things in a moment, but never will you have to go back, or will you want to go back into the kind of service that you've done up to now. So take a deep breath into the release, your angelic families releasing you from that service. So anything else?
Simple. What next?
What next? For you, as I said earlier, it's a time to master up. It's a time to allow your realization. Between now and the end of summer, remember in our last shout, I said 6 months, no big decisions. Time to be home. Time to simply allow your realization. There's no excuses anymore. There's no more family, angelic family oath or service. There's no excuses for it. We've rehearsed this. We've gone through it time and time again, saying there's going to be a time on the planet. Well, it's here now. It's a time of great shift, and it's time now for you to allow your realization. Don't work at it. Don't study it. Don't stress about it. Just allow it. Between now and the end of summer, and Caldra, again, would like to filter, but it doesn't matter. Between now and the end of summer, it's time for at least 1,000 or more Shambhala across the planet to simply walk into, allow, be in their realization. That's the number I know to be right. And there's no reason not for. Look at the alignment, the convergence of everything that's happening, from the angelic families all being called back to hear the message to disband, to the humans on the planet, like never before, having to slow down, stay at home. It's all here right now, in this time of machines, this time that you came for. Please remember why you're here and allow it to be now. There's a lot of things we have to do, want to do together in the times to come. More than anything, I want you to enjoy the rest of your life. I want you to be the first pioneers to understand what it's like to have energy really serve you in magical ways. And there's a lot of work, a lot of fun work we're going to do together as true realized masters on the planet. There'll come a point where it's no longer necessary or needed for me to be here. I'll pop in from time to time to play with you guys. But there'll come a point, where you carry this on your own. So it answers that question that many of you had. So when are you leaving Adamus? I'm going to stick around long enough to make sure there's enough of you on the planet as realized masters, and to help guide you through some of the early stages of it while staying here. It's difficult in a way. And then my job is done. It's been the most enjoyable job I've ever had. Frustrating at times with some of you, but totally enjoyable. Let's take a deep breath with that. Now let's talk about you and Crimson Circle. We've had 20 years together. First your time with Tobias, and now with me. And there'll be changes even within Crimson Circle. Entering a new phase. It was a time when Tobias came in first to gather you together. Then to remind you that you weren't really crazy. You're just living in a crazy world trying to conform. Then getting you to start releasing the wounds, old issues, stuck energy. And then I came in 10 years ago to tell you, we're going to realization. I'm going to take you to realization, and if you're not ready for it, leave out. Those who are going to stay, even if it's just 5, we're going to realization. The purpose of our work together over these years has been just about that. I know I've frustrated you at times, annoyed you, but I also trust that I've entertained you and distracted you in a good way. So now we come to a new phase with Crimson Circle. Again, it's not a family. You're not bound to anything. There's no oaths to take. There's one thing I do ask, though. If you're going to stay on, you support it. Energetically, financially. It's not that they need the money. That's not the point. You don't get it then. It's about you supporting it. It's about making it yours as well as everybody else's. But we're going to a whole new phase. So I guess I wouldn't even have to mention that, because it's going to be about working with masters. We're not going to be working on the wounded and the weary anymore. It may be a smaller number yet. We're going to be working with the ones who are truly allowing their mastery. I'll tell you, I want it done. I want your part done by the end of August. So when we gather in blood, it's truly a gathering of masters. I'm not saying it has to be done by then. Caldra's chiding me, said I want it done by then. The work of the Crimson Circle is also going to be about being a library, a place of your stories, our shouds, our gatherings, our classes, so others can feel into your stories. There's no specific way to do it. There's not a method. They're just stories that are available, and they'll land on the right story, on the right shout, on the right workshop, whatever it happens to be, at the right time. So you'll also be serving that purpose for the other ones to come. But now we're going to shift a lot of our work away from releasing and now into true realizing, from releasing to realizing. There'll be some changes within the Crimson Circle organization, the direction, how they're serving you. One of the main designs is going to be serving masters, not wannabe masters, not Makio masters, but real masters. But that's all to come. We don't need to worry about that today. It's all to come.